Aquarius, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is Ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be our first weekly reading for the month of May. Keep in mind that time is fluid, so that means this can resonate anytime throughout May or anytime anytime you actually click on this video, definitely, if you do not know your sun, moon, or rising sign, of course you know your sun sign, but if you don't know your moon or your rising, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to assist with those things. This is a general reading, therefore take what resonates with you, leave what does not meaning for that to be your energy, but it is yours. And for some reason, I just don't feel like inverted cards are necessary, or having to read inverted cards are necessary right now in this reading. I'm just not feeling it, so I'm not going to be reading those. This is the month of May. May is actually coming in here. It's giving us the master number. We may kind of actually be on like a perfectionist tip right now. But we want to be able to let go of that in order to see the bigger picture. It's basically about being able to master yourself. Not that you're supposed to be a master, because a master isn't born overnight. A master is someone who continues to work on things until one day, they're just the best at it, or, they've been able to master it. It's definitely growth and stability that's going on right now, but it definitely lies within you being able to accept the truth of who you are, and the truth of what it is that you need. Is you being able to be inspired by yourself, but also inspiring those that are around you. You definitely have a story. You have a story to tell. Being able to tell your story while helping others, being able to submit to your higher self, being the leader and the visionary of your own path, and being able to manifest and build things from there, So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into your energy, Aquarius. So right now, Aquarius, your energy is like kind of, it's really strong. Like there's a lot that is going on with you, and it's almost like there is, you're being asked to take a path and actually stand on it. You're actually being asked to submit to your higher self, like with this Five of Swords here. It's like a lot of like, just a little bickering and pettiness that's going on, but it's like you are beyond that. And I actually see it's almost like you're on the outside of it. It's around you. And spirit is just like, you really don't need to get bogged down in the pettiness of it all. For some of you, it could very well be related to work, or things around work and business. For others of you, it could really just be like in your friend circle, where there's drama and gossip and things being talked about, and it's just like spirit is just like, what do you need this for? Like let them go through that on their own. Like you didn't start it, and there's no need for you to stay in it. Like spirit is, showing you a different path to go down, especially like if it has to do with your job. Like this is not a place where you have to stay, Aquarius. Like you can do other things, like you have other opportunities. I will say, if you are thinking about leaving, don't actually speak that to anyone else. You may actually want to keep it to yourself for a while before it actually happens, because sometimes those that say they're happy for you, they're really not. And they try to, throw like obstacles and things like in your way. But with this going on, there's definitely growth from this. You don't have to stay in this. Like this is just like really not your energy, Aquarius. Like, I almost feel like this is definitely an energy that you have to deal with from the past. I feel like this is maybe something that you've been dealing with like last year before last, thing of that nature. And it's just like, it's small, but it's big at the same time, because you had to, it's almost like you had to go within to recognize what was actually going on. It's like you didn't even see it around you. You were kind of blind to it. Um, um, So I feel like you're blind to it because like there are conversations that are being had about you without you. Or there's been conversations with you that you were not aware of. So it's almost like things just like kind of like presented themselves to you, like you were not there in the midst of it. But it's like spirit told you, like, hey, this is going on over there, and like spirit is actually asking you definitely to trust your intuition, because whatever circle it is that you've been around, whatever has been going on at work, it's almost like spirit had told you already that you can't quite trust everything that's going on there, and you've been trying to figure it out, but it's like you haven't been able to put your finger on it. um and spirit is coming through now and saying, hey, like it's like it's being revealed to you now, like this is what I tried to show you, like um this is what was going on all along. um for some of you, it was like actually like a self-reflecting thing. For others of you, it's almost like you're walking into it. um but when you walk into it, it's like it's nothing that you don't know. It's like an aha moment, like, aha, I knew you had this going on. Like you, like, okay, I see it for what it is now, so I'm gonna go and do what it is that I need to do. But the thing is, like, um because Aquarius isn't very like emotionally attached, you don't go in your feelings. Okay, I won't say you don't go in your feelings about this, right? You don't show your feelings about this, which is very Aquarian about you. It's almost like you internalize all of this. And when you realize that it comes, when you realize what happens, it almost like in that instance, in that beginning, it's like you feel stuck. It's like you feel like, what the hell have I done? It's like you feel trapped all of a sudden. Like, like it really, really does hurt your feelings. But I think more than it hurts your feelings, like it kind of almost hurts your ego, because like there's been this journey that you've been on. You've been by yourself a lot, and you feel like you finally put trust in a situation. And once you put your trust in that situation, it's like, what the fuck? Um, you guys, like lately, I have to be honest with y'all. I have become very vulgar. Um, and I can't say that I've become very vulgar, but I definitely use profanity now more than I have like the past week or two. Like I've been using a lot more profanity. I need to figure out what that is. Um, um, and honestly, like Aquarius, you may need to be doing the same thing. Like if your thoughts have shifted, or if you're doing things different and you're not able to figure out why, like like it's time to get to the bottom of some of the behaviors or some of the pettiness or things that you do. In order for you not to feel trapped. Like I don't feel trapped by the profanity, but it's just like, why are you using this profanity? Like what's really going on? Are you actually trying to express yourself more, or are you looking for different ways to express yourself? Like things of that nature. Maybe because you are not emotional, it's time for you to actually find the words that need to be said, because at the same time, I almost feel like you can't read any, like spirit gives you messages and intuitions, but at the same time other people can't read your mind. So it's almost like you're between a rock and a hard place. Like you hear these people, or you feel like these people are saying things about you, and it may not be as big as you think it is, but because you're not able to express yourself, you sit with these thoughts yourself, and you kind of just you kind of make it worse than it actually is. So you definitely want to be mindful of that, creating false imprisonment for yourself, um, because you don't have to do that. And as I stated, this is a general reading, so there are a lot of different stories, because I don't feel like the person in the false imprisonment and the person that has that aha moment with the people that's been talking about them, I don't feel like that's the same person. I feel like those are two different people. But I do feel like whatever it is that you find out about work or having to take this new path, it does for a while, or for a moment, put you in a place where like you feel trapped, emotionally and mentally, especially with this Queen of Swords here, because this Queen of Swords is here, and we know she brings a lot of, she's been through a lot. She's experienced a lot in life. Like she is witty, she is sharp with her tongue. She's gonna say what it is that she needs to say. doesn't really have her head in the clouds. Like, she is a realist, like, when it comes to things. But she can also be a loner. So it's like, be real with yourself. If you have to separate yourself for a while because you learn things um, that just aren't like pleasing for you, or aren't inviting for you, or they don't provide like balance for you, or the type of balance that you're looking for, it's okay to walk away from those things, because it's almost like the hermit sees what is going on. um, Okay, so the hermit sees what's going on. Some of you all, like, you see what's going on and you confront it. Like, you come out of your okay, I've been to myself, I've been minding my business, trying to make things work out for me, trying to balance things out for me. It's like you come out of that once you see what's been going on, because you're like on some stuff like, well, damn, like, I've been doing this and this and that and that, and I've been trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, and this is basically what I get. And it's like I feel like it's the hermit energy that actually has you kind of trapped, because it's like, what it is that but you're not ready to go back. You're not ready to go back to the point where you are secluded and by yourself. It's like, um knowing that you are supported, basically. Like, some of you, like, you see what's going on, with the people, the bickering, the pettiness, but then on the other end, that you are accepted, and that you are supported. So it's like, okay, I see y'all over there, but this is not the truth. Like this is just being shown to me so that I know how to handle myself, um, accordingly. This is me. Um, this is me being able to face the challenges, and at the same time know I'm gonna be okay, because the stuff that's going on is little. It's small. I really don't have to pay attention to it. Um, but for a second, it does leave you feeling trapped, like not knowing what to do or what direction to go in. Um, but it deals with people. It's not you, Aquarius. Um, so you definitely, but you do have to figure out, like, what's going to work best for you with this. Joining in, being petty along with them, that's not really the course that you want to take. You definitely want to be the Queen of Swords, knowing that you are supported. Rise above all of this. You've been through more before, or you've been through worse. Okay. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that resonates. What do we have there? Visualization. Visualization. See it for what it is. That's what that when I see visualization, that's what comes to mind for me. But let's see what the card says. What the card says. Visualization, a mental picture, a vision, imagery used in seeing to make perceptible. When you draw this card, you may need to use your mind to bring to the surface areas that are blocking you. Once they are seen clearly, positive action can be taken to deal with them effectively. What you believe, you can achieve. Manifest by using the creative power of your mind. Use your mind to tap into your intuition, higher self, or spirit. Allow thoughts, visions, and feelings to come forth. You might be surprised with the results. Imagine or picture in your mind what you want the outcome to be. Get a clear picture of what you truly want. Be aware of imagining conflicting goals. Focus on the positivity. Remember to breathe life into the images you want to create. Invoke emotions and excitement to motivate you into action. Is there something you are not willing to look at in your situation? See the larger picture. Connect with the higher dimensions. Use your inner sight. Allow new insights and awareness to flow into your experiences. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. I think that's a wonderful summary of the actual reading itself. If you have not yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell, Thank you for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. Go be great, Aquarius.